In today's video, I've got something powerful to show you. The Fibonacci trailing stop indicator for MT4. If you're into forex trading, especially on lower time frames like M5 or M15, this tool can make your entries sharper and your exits smarter. It helps you spot buy and sell zones, shows reversal signals, and even gives you a dynamic stop-loss line to manage trades on the go. Whether you're scalping or day trading, this indicator keeps things clear and easy. Quick heads up, yes, this indicator does repaint, but don't worry, I'll show you the exact rules to follow so it won't affect your trades. Stick to the method, and you'll be good. And remember, trading forex involves risk. This video is for educational purposes only. Always practice on a demo account first, and only use real money when you're truly confident. Alright traders, let's now break down how to use this Fibonacci trailing stop indicator step by step so you can apply it confidently in your own trading. Buy trade setup. First, look for a blue demand zone on the chart. This is your potential buy area. Then wait for a bullish reversal candle, something like a bullish engulfing or a strong pin bar. You'll see a gray upward arrow below the candle. That's your confirmation signal to enter a buy trade. Make sure the price has not already touched the red trailing stop line above this zone. If it has, skip the trade. Where to place stop loss? You've got two options, just below the blue demand zone, or use the red Fibonacci trailing line as a dynamic stop loss. It moves automatically with price. Take profit options when price hits a red supply zone, red shaded area, or go for a 1:2 or 1:3 risk to reward ratio, or simply trail your stop with the red line until it hits and locks your profit. Sell trade setup. Watch for a red supply zone forming on your chart. This shows a potential selling opportunity. Then wait for a bearish reversal candle, like a bearish engulfing or pin bar. A gray downward arrow will appear above the candle. That's your confirmation. Again, check that the price hasn't touched the red trailing line below the zone. If it has, avoid that trade. Stop loss placement, just above the red supply zone, or use the red trailing stop line to manage it dynamically. Take profit ideas when price reaches a blue demand zone, or aim for 1:2 or 1:3 RR, or keep trailing the stop until you're stopped out in profit. Avoid trading when the candle closes inside the zone but no arrow appears. That's not a valid signal. Zones are too close or overlapping. That means price is consolidating. There's high impact news or volatility expected soon. Stay out and wait. Extra tips for better results. Use this strategy on M5 or M15 charts for fast, accurate setups. Combine it with RSI or MACD to confirm trend strength. Use a candle countdown timer to avoid early or late entries. Want to test it out? You'll find the free download link in the description below. Please test it on a demo account first, then switch to real trading only when you're confident. Stay tuned. In just a moment, I'll show you a live trade example using this exact setup. You'll see how all of this comes together in a real market situation. Let's head over to the chart now. Now let me show you the live trade I've taken using this strategy. As you can see on the chart, the price entered a blue demand zone, which means the market might be preparing for a bullish move. Next, a bullish reversal candle formed. That's our first confirmation. Then, we got a gray upward arrow just below the candle. Perfect timing to enter a buy trade. Entry was placed right after the confirmation, and for stop loss, I used the red Fibonacci trailing line, which is just below the zone, helping us protect our capital while staying in the trade. For the take profit, I'm targeting the next red supply zone as shown on the chart. This gives us a good risk to reward ratio, and if the market continues moving in our favor, I'll also trail the stop to lock in profits. As of now, the trade is active, and price is slowly moving in the right direction. We're not rushing, just letting the strategy do its job. This is what I love about this indicator. It makes the setup clear, the entry simple, and the exit flexible. So now we'll patiently wait and see how this trade plays out. Don't go anywhere. I'll show you the final result in just a few moments. And we won this trade. As you can see on the screen, our buy position hit the take profit level beautifully. Alright traders, I've just entered another buy trade, this time on the USD CHF pair, using the same powerful Fibonacci trailing stop strategy. Let's take a quick look at why this setup made sense. First, a blue demand zone appeared on the chart, showing strong buyer interest. Then we saw a bullish reversal candle forming right inside the zone, and once again, a gray upward arrow appeared just below the candle, giving us the green light to enter a buy trade. I placed my entry as soon as the signal was confirmed, and used the red trailing stop line for a dynamic stop loss placement. This helps reduce risk while allowing the trade to breathe. The target for this trade is set just below the red supply zone above, giving us a solid risk-to-reward ratio once again. If the momentum continues, I'll consider trailing the stop as price moves up. Remember, the key here is patience and discipline. Don't jump into every zone, only trade when all the rules align. Let the arrow guide you, and always check for clear zones and good price action. Now we'll let this trade play out. Stay with me, the results are coming up next. All right, traders, not every trade goes in our favor, and this one is a perfect example. As you can see, our USD CHF buy trade hit the stop loss. Even though we had a valid blue demand zone, a bullish candle, and an arrow confirmation, the price just didn't hold and continued to fall. That's totally okay. This is part of the trading game. Losses do happen, even with the best setups. What's important is we followed the strategy exactly. We waited for the zone, we got our signal, and we managed risk properly using the trailing stop loss. There was no overtrading, no revenge entry, just clean and disciplined execution. And here we go, traders. This is the last trade I've taken for today's session, and it's on the AUDCAD M5 chart. Let me walk you through the setup. First, a clear blue demand zone appeared on the chart, showing that buyers are stepping in. Then, we spotted a bullish reversal candle forming at the zone, followed by the gray upward arrow just beneath the candle, a strong confirmation. That was my signal to enter a buy trade. The stop loss is placed just below the demand zone using the red trailing stop line, and take profit is set near the red supply zone above, following the rule of smart risk management. Win or lose, the most important thing is that we're trading with structure, discipline, and confidence. Each trade is backed by logic, not emotions. This is what trading is really about. Following your plan, taking high-probability setups, and reviewing every trade to learn and grow. This might be our final trade for today, but every session teaches us something new. And there it is, traders. We've won our final trade of the day. As you can see on the screen, the market moved exactly as expected after our buy entry on AUDCAD, and our take profit level was hit perfectly. That wraps up a productive trading session using the Fibonacci trailing stop strategy. We had wins, a loss, and some great learning moments, and that's what makes a solid trader. Not just wins, but discipline, strategy, and consistent execution. Final tips. Before you go, always trade with a clear strategy. Don't guess or chase the market. Stick to proper risk management. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. Use a demo account to practice and gain confidence before going live. Most importantly, stay patient. Good trades come to those who wait. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another trading strategy. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. And yes, the free indicator download link is in the description below. Make sure to check it out, where smart trading stays simple. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy trading!